All dogs could use a little behavioral training now and then, but puppies really need training when they're transitioning into a new home and learning how to behave in the domestic situation. Bailey is here from The Laughing Dog. Welcome.
Hello, thank
Hello.
you. So fun to be here and see Gus.
It is. Yeah, Bailey and I actually met earlier this week. She's been working with Gus a little bit on these things like potty training. So tell us in general, what does Laughing Dog do?
Yes, we are a pet services company. We focus on functional dog training, so that is really, instead of tricks and like really controlling the dog and how they move, it's how can we as a family live with this dog very nicely. Both ends of the leash matter to us. We also offer joyful dog walking, which is dog walking, but instead of focusing on how far can we march at heel, we are focused on helping the dog really enjoy their walk. So using a longer line, letting them enjoy the smells of the environment. And then we offer pet taxi and pet sitting. So if you need someone to take your dog somewhere and you have to work, like we all do, you can call us. We can bring them to their vet, their groomer, or if you need someone to hang out with your dog while you're away, we can do that too.
So what kinds of dogs do you typically work with? I imagine it's all age ranges and probably a lot of different breeds.
Yes, lots of anything from puppy, any breed, to some severe behavioral problems. I do have quite a bit of training and I'm certified, which not all dog trainers are. So I do have a lot of experience with things like reactivity, some aggression, resource guarding, but I love to just work with general, how can I live nicely with my dog? Because that's what the family needs.
I think one of the best things that we got out of our time together was being able to set up some things that we can do every single day to create that routine so that everyone's a little more comfortable. And it works with kids as well. That's something you just need to do so that everybody's a little bit more comfortable. So now you have some different ways of doing some of this training, and we tried it with Gus. Tell me about what you brought with you.
Yes, so I brought an assortment of food. We can often help teach a dog a lot of things by using food as a reinforcer, if you want to go into psychology, but basically just a reward. So one of the most important things I think we can leave puppy owners with is reward the things that you like, try to ignore the things you don't, and the more profitable things for the dog, they'll do those things more often. And so you and I worked on that hand target, right? If we want to show folks how to do that, I brought a clicker for you.
Thank you.
So basically, he already knows what the clicker means, and she's just going to present a hand, and Gus's job is to touch his nose to her hand. And this is a nice game.
Gus.
Good.
Boy.
And then he gets a treat. This is a really great way to interact with your dog. Sometimes I'll have folks play this game if their puppy is biting on their hands. Can your dog play a hand target instead of biting you?
Gus.
That's a lot friendlier. Can your dog come play hand target instead of digging in the trash? Can your dog play hand target instead of barking at the dog that's walking by?
Gus.
Yay, good boy. But that's really my favorite game for new puppy owners. And you can just use it in a variety of situations. I even use it if you've ever walked a dog. You know, at some point they'll get like wrapped around a tree, and then you try to go around the tree and they just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. So instead of getting into that whole thing,
Gus.
I just use the hand target to get them around the tree, and then we can move on. But yeah, you're doing a great job with that hand target.
We've been working on it a little bit at home. It's kind of, we have a small condensed space here. It's a little bit
Yeah.
tougher, but yes.
But he's
we
moving
have been
around.
working
It's
on
really
it
good.
at home, and he is getting a little bit more comfortable. And I think that's one of the things too that we had spent a lot of time on, is because the dog needs to get familiar with you and comfortable with you in order for them to let their guard down and be like, okay, I can respond to this training well and that sort of thing. So that's, I know, one of the main focuses that we had during our time together. Also, you had told me a really interesting thing about the cheese that I had never thought of, using spray cheese.
Yes, that's why I brought this stuff. So sometimes our dogs, the treat that we chose for them, maybe they won't don't think it's very good. Or if you don't want to get slimy stuff on your hands, like for my dog, I have to use salami to work with her. So using spray cheese is a great way to keep your hands clean. You can just, this is a new one, do that, and then you can let the dog lick that off. I don't know if he wants to. But also, I love the spray cheese because you can stash it around your house because it's shelf stable. And if it falls on the ground, the dog can't really consume the whole thing because it's in that container. And so then you have cheese all around your house that you can use.
That's fantastic. So if somebody wants to learn a little bit more about your training or maybe get in touch with you to set up some sessions, where can they go?
Yes, www.laughingdogfm.com.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you again, Bailey. We appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Coming up on today's show, a pet psychic joins us to probe the mind of Gus here. Maybe she has a message for your pet at home. Stay with us.